Hello, Gaddis gamers. I wanted to take a minute and talk to you about terrain. So, as many of you are new to gaming, you're wondering, well, how much terrain do I put on the table? How much should I put on for a game of Guards? Well, as a general rule of thumb, I usually take, if I'm playing on like a 4x6 table topper, I'll take 3 feet of the table and I'll fill it full of terrain that I'm going to be playing with. Whatever theme it's going to be, winter, fall, Western Europe, sci-fi, whatever the theme is. I'll fill half the table with it. And then me and the person I'm playing with will take turns placing the terrain across the table till all the terrain is placed. Therefore, nobody has a unfair advantage in placing objective markers or you know anything like that. It's just a fair way to place it where everybody gets a chance to put the type of terrain out that they want to have. And then there's also scenario based terrain where you and the person that you're playing with want to get a theme going, whether it's an Arctic theme or a forest theme or an industrial wasteland, whatever the theme is, and you just want a really thematic table. And then so the terrain is pre-placed. And the third type is where somebody comes in and sets the terrain up for you, like in the scenario, and they GM it. So they GM what type of terrain it is, or there's kind of special rules, because sometimes there'll be, hidden areas where the players don't know what's going on, or random monster encounters or something like that, that can be generated from an AI deck that we're working on. So those are the type of things that we would do. But just a general rule of thumb, we place, half the table, whether it's 4 foot, 3 foot, 6 foot, whatever you're playing on, with the terrain, pack it in, and then scatter it around to your liking, with you and the other player. Another way that we like to play is if you're raiding a base or you're doing an interior, then the whole table is just taken up by that. I've seen tables where it's been exterior and interior, where you start out on the outside of a building and you work your way through to get to an objective. Those are kind of cool too. But it depends on, how much terrain you have, the type of play style you want, and the look of the table, because that adds to the immersion. Having really good terrain on your table adds to that sense of immersion when you're playing. So I hope this helps as a general rule of thumb when using our guard system and playing on the table topper. All right, guys. As always, like, share, do all the things, but most of all, happy gaming.